Hello everyone. Welcome to our another video in the series on mastering data structures and algorithms. Today we'll be talking about the merging of the linked list. I'm Dr. Prashanki Gupta. This is a link to my website that contains information about me as well as other useful materials. Please visit this website. My passion is research and teaching. So merging means we are given two or more linked lists. We have to combine the data values in all the linked lists and bring out as a combined single linked list in the output. Now there may be two possible cases that the lists are unsorted or lists are sorted. Let us consider case 1 when lists are unsorted. So idea is very simple. Where we are given two lists L1 and L2, we have to simply keep on going from the starting of the first node till the end of the list L1, identify the last node, and we have to simply append the L2 at its end. And our whole of the list L2 will be intact. So let's see how. We have called our procedure merge U. U stands for unsorted. We have considered two linked lists over here as an example. So their respective start nodes are start1 and start2, and we have made use of a pointer that is traversal, the temporary pointer. Now we check if either of these start1 or start2 is null, there's an OR operation. So we print that list is empty and the program simply exits because it is not possible to merge them. Or the program jumps to the else part where we initialize the value of the traversal as the address of the first node. Now till the time traversal link is not equal to null, we keep on progressing further till we reach the last node in the list 1. As soon as we reach the last node, we simply set the traversal link to the address of the start2, that is the address of the first node in the second list. Let's see. Now, say suppose you're given these two linked lists. Now clearly, start1 and start2 both are not null because none of the list is empty. So the program control jumps to the else part where we initialize the traversal's value to point to the first node of the first list by using the statement traversal equals to start. Now we check, yes, traversal's link is not null because it holds the address of the second node in the linked list. So therefore, this statement inside the while loop is executed and traversal points to the address of the second node. This way, traversal keeps on progressing further till it reaches the last node in the linked list. Over here, the traversal's link will become equal to null, so this not equal to condition will be false. So simply, the traversal's link is set to the value start2, that is the address of the first node in the second linked list. So currently it is null over here. After execution of this statement, you can see now the address contained over here is the start2. This is the straightforward conversion to the C program, where you can see if we check if start1 or start2 either of the two is null, so we simply print that list is empty, or the control jumps to the else part where we initialize the traversal to the address of the first node. We keep on progressing further till the time traversal link is not null. As soon as we reach the last node in the list 1, so then this statement will not be executed, and we simply set the traversal link equal to the start2, that is the address of the first node in the second linked list. Thank you all for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more and more good videos that will be coming up soon. Thank you.